Guys, welcome back to my video. In this video I'll be talking about skewness. So skewness is asymmetry in a statistical distribution in which the curve appears distorted or skewed either to the left or to the right. So the first thing we are going to look at is symmetry is we are going to take a look at a symmetric distribution. So in a symmetric distribution, so the the y-axis the y-axis represents the frequency, and then the x-axis represents values. So let's say if we have a range of values. So here, so this is the mean. This is the mean. So this is the mean in a symmetric distribution. Also, the median is also equal to the mean in a symmetric distribution. The median is also equal to the mean, and then the mod also is also equal to the mod is also equal to the mean and the median. So the mod is the number with the highest frequency. So as we can see, when our when our curve is bell-shaped, at the top of this bell-shaped curve, that's when the frequency is highest. So this is the mod. It's the number. It's either the number that appears most or the number with the highest frequency. So in a symmetric distribution, the mod, the mean is equals to the median, which is also equal to the mod. So you should always take note. You should always take note of this. So the next thing we are going to look at we are going to look at the symmetric distribution in box plots. So let's say if we have a box plot. So let's say if we have a box plot, and then let's say this. So this is first quartile, second quartile, sorry, second quartile, and the third quartile. So in this case, Q3 minus Q2 is equal to Q2 minus Q1. So the length of this box is equal to the length of this box. So, and also the whisker on the right is also equal to the whisker on the left. Is also equal to the whisker on the left. So now we are going to look at next type of skewness. So now we are going to take a look at a positive skew. So in a positive skew, I'm sorry about that. So in a positive skew, the tail is at the right. So the reason why it's called a positive skew, let's say if it's a number line, as you know all know, the number line ranges from negative values to positive values. So our tail here our tail is pointing towards the positive values. It's called a positive skew, or we can say that our curve is skewed to the right. We can say that it's skewed to the right, to the right. So in this case, the median is the number in the middle. So if we divide our graph into half, this is the median, and then the mean the mean is going to be at the right of the median. So this is the mean. It's going to be at the right of the median. And then if we take a look, this is the if we take a look at the graph, this is the frequency. So the mode is going to be somewhere here. So this is going to be the mode. So in this case, in this case, if our if our graph is skewed to the right, the median, the mean, I'm sorry, the mean is going to be greater than the median, and which is going to be greater than the mode. So always keep that in mind when dealing with with graphs that are skewed to the right. So when our graph is skewed to the right, the median is the mean. Sorry, the mean is greater than the median, which is greater than the mode. So let's take a look at box plots that are skewed to the right. So in a positively skewed box plot, Q3 minus Q2 is greater than Q2 minus Q1. So in this case, we'll just assume that the right side of the whisker is the left side of the whisker is equal to the right side of the whisker. But the length of this box is greater than the length of this box. So Q3 minus Q2 is greater than Q2 minus Q1. But there's a second scenario in which this box and this box are equal. But the length of the whisker, the length of the whisker on the right side is greater than the length of the whisker on the left side. So this is also a positively skewed box plot. So the right whisker is greater than the left whisker. So we also have a scenario. We also have a scenario in which Q3 minus Q2 is greater than Q2 minus Q1, and also where the right whisker is greater than the whisker on the left side. So this can also coexist. So the next thing we are going to take a look, the last thing we are going to take a look at is we are going to look at a negatively skewed curve. So this is going to be the median. They said this is going to be the median. This is going to be the mode. And then the mean is going to be at the left side. It's going to be at the left side of the median. So this is the mean. So in a negatively skewed curve, the mode is greater than the median, which is also greater than the mean. So always keep that in mind. Or also the mean can be represented with a sign with mu. This also represents the mean. So in a this is a negatively skewed curve. Or we can also say this is skewed to the right. Sorry, skewed to the left. So let us take a look at negatively skewed box plots. So so in this case, let's just assume that the whisker at the right side is equal to the whisker at the left side. So so in this case, oh, I'm sorry. So in this case, Q2 minus Q1 is greater than Q3 minus Q2. You can also see that this box at the left side is greater than this box at the right side. So let's also take a look at at the second scenario. So in the second scenario, we have a situation. So we have a situation whereby this box is equal to this box, but the whisker at the left side, the whisker at the left side is greater than the whisker on the right side. So the whisker on the left side is greater than the whisker on the right side. And we also have a third scenario which combines both of the situations. We have both of the situations that I've talked about up. So in the third situation, So in the third situation, Q2 minus Q1 is greater than Q3 minus Q2. And also the whisker on the right side, on the left side, is greater than the whisker on the right side. So that's all I had about skewness. So thanks for watching. So please subscribe and like the video, as this helps me to keep on uploading more videos on artificial intelligence, statistics, and mathematics in general. Thanks for watching. Cheers.